Good to see you.
You too.
Jakiah, how big of a factor, I know he's the defensive coordinator here, so you won't be seeing a whole lot of him, but how big of a factor was it for Coach Collins being here for you coming back?
Yeah, it was a good thing seeing a familiar face from a place I just came from. And, a person I know I can trust and be around that's in the building daily.
How much was opportunity part of your decision making to come here? Because there's a lot of spots that need to be filled in the offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's always a big opportunity inside the portal when you're inside it. But here it was a big opportunity of being around the people I know and familiar with Coach Clem and all the other people that's here.
What was it like when you got in the portal, Jakiah? Who did you hear from, and was that whole process just like sorting all that out?
Yeah, it was a crazy process, just like coming out of high school, being recruited as a young guy. But I would say more intense since you on the time crunch.
Yeah.
I really wasn't on the time crunch like that because I entered like in January. So I heard from like Auburn, Arkansas, Boston College, a lot of other big schools, but I obviously came here.
What does the phrase money down mean to you?
Money down. Yeah, I heard that 3 years now, so I'm hearing some more. I mean, third down, money down, got to get it stopped. So that's all I can tell you.
So when you hear money down to practice in Atlanta, that was don't let them get the stop.
Yeah. It wasn't. Good times. Good times.
You had mentioned that the portal kind of felt, a little bit like, the high school recruiting days, things like that. Was it somewhat different since you had actually had experience in college? Like, did you know more of what you were looking for this time around, being a portal athlete rather than a high school?
Yeah, so I wasn't like, first getting recruited, you like 15, 16, 17, don't really know much about the college game. But since I've been in college for 3 years, I know what to look for, what I want and what I don't want. And that's what I really loved about the second time being recruited around.
For sure. And then, coming to North Carolina, what were some of the things that really stood out that kind of set it apart from, some of the other schools that you were, looking at or even talking to?
I would say really coaching, really with Coach Mac Brown, Coach Lindsey, Coach Clem, coaches I already know, Coach Collins, and the front office guys that I already know that's here. Those really set the difference of why I came here to other schools I was getting recruited at, familiar faces, and they tell me the truth of the program and what they need from me and what I need from them, really.
Since you entered in January, what did you do in the spring, and how have you been able to keep yourself up so you can contend for a starting spot with camp starting in a couple of weeks?
Yeah,
You didn't really have a typical spring.
Yeah, so what I did, I got my degree this spring, so I wasn't doing much football, but I had a trainer in Atlanta who really got me right with stuff that they was doing here, and they sent me stuff I can do on my own and plays I can run, stuff like that.
You've been around long enough, you're just kind of ready to jump in.
Yeah, ready to get to work.
You have a chance maybe to start a tackle here. How do you look at that competition for one of those spots?
It's a good competition. Me, Trey, Howard, all of us really competing every day, and we are all getting better at that role.
Would you say you're more of a left tackle or a right tackle?
I would say a right tackle, which I played it, starting played 3 years at right tackle, I would say.
And how did you go about, you're talking about like them sending you plays and workouts and drills, like you just out there doing that on the air in the park somewhere? Were you able to go over to Georgia Tech and continue to train?
So 10 minutes away, it's a training facility I was training at. It's called the Rack Sports Performance. When me and one of my coaches there, we just going over stuff, basically.
Yeah.
You have a left-handed quarterback here who could end up starting. How does right tackle change when you have a left-handed quarterback?
I mean, really, it don't really change for me. I got to protect them no matter left hand or right hand, so that's why I look at it.
I've been asking all the guys this, but what's a just fun fact about your secret talent away from football?
Secret talent I like to do is video games, I would say. Play with Howard a lot on the video game, Trey, a lot of Willie on the video game, so competing online, I would say.
Favorite video games?
2K, Fortnite, Madden. those are the top three.
Ready for college football 25?
Oh yeah, I think it's like 4 hours away to kickoff, so yeah, I'm ready for it. We got a little conditioning after this, so after condition over tonight, I'll be on there.
Speaking of Willie, what were your first thoughts when you met him? You know, he's not the prototypical offensive lineman at this level.
Yeah,
as far as
but
size.
what I can say about Willie, he's a dog, a leader. First, he's a dog, a leader. I like Willie. He a good person, good dude.
He described himself as a road grader. Is that how you see it?
Really, yeah, I would too. He's a leader though, for sure.
Was there anything about playing UNC the last couple of years? I mean, you guys played each other every year.
Yeah.
That you were at Georgia Tech. Like, is there anything about their offense, seeing Drake May run around and Marion, that when you got in the portal, you're like, man, I might really like that place? Is there anything that stuck out to you about the way UNC plays?
I was, like you said, seeing Marion run that ball, seeing Tez Walker make spectacular catches like he do. Drake May, obviously the talent before I came, what I seen while playing them, I would say, what led me here to the offense. Then all the amazing tight ends we have right now.
Why do you think Georgia Tech seemed to have UNC's number even despite?
That's true.
I don't know. We just come ready to play, I guess. I don't know.
Were you guys like particularly fired up as underdogs in those games? Or?
Oh yeah, we was always underdogs, but we just played game by game, one by one, I should say.
No secret in the sauce.
No secret in the sauce. They're just opponent.
They stormed the field down there last year.
Oh yeah. It was crazy. They rushed the field. Yeah, I had to get out of there.
What's the first thing you're going to look for on college football 25? You're going to look for yourself and kind of be like, did they get me right?
I'm gonna look at the specs of what I look like on there. See if they get me right. Other than that, I look forward to playing Road to Dynasty and career mode on there. See what's going on.
What, if any, particular aspects of your game, and speaking like actual football, not like the video game, but are you working on right now?
I would say my hands, get my hands timing up the punch, really. That's why I feel like I need to work on from last season, carry on to this season. That's the biggest thing I would say right now.
Yeah, and what are you doing to work on that?
So right now, we're doing like punches on the machines and the wall and stuff like that with other tackles.
Did they want to make any changes to your playing weight, or did you show up the way they want you to be as far as weight and everything?
I showed up the way they want me to be.
What are you right now?
I'm 330.
How long have you been 330? When did you reach that point?
I would say like I would say towards mid-season at Georgia Tech, I was around that 325 range, and then I slowly, steady got to 330 and stayed right there. Yeah.
We good?
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Pat.
Appreciate you, Kyle.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.